Something unearthed. Consult with Sola. Oria mentioned that Dom has an exciting discovery for Sola that might result in new gear for me. I should check with Sola at the forge to find out more. That was when when Oria was like, hey, Sola's glad about what you did for her forge. You should talk to her. She has a present for you.
My darling, I suspect the way the light filters through the Enclave's veil makes you look more luminous than ever.
Stop. It'll go to my head.
Should I come back later? I didn't mean to interrupt you two.
Sorry, Brynn. Sometimes we get lost in our little world.
But since you're here, I was actually hoping to speak with both you and Sola.
Oh?
I don't know if you know this, but my wife is an extremely talented smith who was apprenticed under a variety of world-class teachers.
Well, a revolving door of mentors doesn't exactly facilitate the most stable education, especially when one of them drops dead in front of you.
Oh, details. You've made more of your varied experience than most could glean from a lifetime. Anyway, I know you always hoped to further your education with the Tarmakine Smithing School's techniques. So, I asked Lane to look into whether or not any Tarmakine smithing was ever practiced here in the Enclave.
Oh, Dom. You shouldn't have. It's sweet, but there are other priorities.
What could be more pressing than helping my wife fulfill her lifelong dreams? As luck would have it, there were Tarmakine smiths here before the search.
Really?
Perhaps our daring point might be able to keep a lookout for anything those smiths might have left behind.
I mean, if it's too much trouble.
Of course. I'd be happy to help.
Perfect. I'll leave you to discuss the details.
Anything in particular I should look for?
The Tarmakine smithing techniques are exceptionally complex, and as such, pretty rare across the Maida. It might be too much to hope for anything close to a completed armor set, but prototypes or even notes pertaining to the style would be useful. I'd take anything you can find.
You might be in luck. I found a schematic. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes. This schematic is for a Tarmakine helm.
Could we forge a helm using the schematic?
Unfortunately, the schematic isn't finished. But sometimes smiths will create a prototype alongside their designs. If you found something like that, I might be able to forge the helm.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, you have talk too.
You know there's a trick to picking your armor when dealing with temperature.
Do tell.
If you're going to be up against extreme cold or heat, lighter armors can be the better choice. They can't provide raw protection like steel, but metals also move temperature very quickly. Lighter armors layer cloth and leathers. Much better for insulation, especially if you pick the right ones.
I'll keep that in mind. This place pulls no punches.
All right. Oh, the Drake. Yeah, this is what tells you, you gotta, exposing the locust, you need to harm one wing, and yada yada, harvest it, it's on its back, destroy the horns. Lane has talk as well, but we're on a mission. It's a kind of a short mission. Yes, we can now go to the upper city of Denevron. That's not where we're going. Going to Glitwood Hollow, and as you can see, there's a new beast encounter there. This is scripted. It will always be this beast, and it will always be a drought. So, this is because we're about to learn about weather for the first time.
can't be natural.
This is exactly what happened to Taza after the surge when all the aeroliths failed. It must be something like that.
Yep, so now that it's hot, if we do any fire magic, it's gonna spread more. It's gonna spread faster. But the creature has now been replaced from the golem to be the ice thingy. I have not fought it yet. Okay, just to show you again, the plan that we gave her, the blueprint, was down here at the bottom of the waterfall. If I remember, I will show footage of me picking it up. If I don't remember, it was just right here.
A brynn celestial. On a stormy night back home, their roars echo in the howling winds.
We ain't fighting you at the moment. It sounds quick, though. Into the abyss. Fuck off. So now we're gonna head this way, which is a path we haven't really taken. Gonna try to be careful to not spread any fire. And light the entire forest on fire. Oh wow, one of each enemy, huh? That's great. And you, who are gonna light this whole place up. Oh, the drought's not up here, because it's not weak. Oh, the fire just went out when I threw you. Cannot see you. So fuck off. Okay. Dormant aerolith. Once able to moderate the weather outside the veil, none survive the surge with proper function, which is what we just heard from Sev. Oh, I didn't notice there was a grave here. A hasty burial. A diplomat's seal from Conland from when home was merely a providence. That's where I'm from. Okay. Oh, so those are both over here, near Sodden Pass. If you see that house there at the bottom beneath Sodden Pass, that's where we're going. This is actually where I fought the second dragon. And man, did it suck. This is the dragon that would not land, by the way. When I told you I fought 4 dragons, killed all of them. The dragon that was at this location would not land because it's too big that there's no space for it to land at, so you have to find space for it.
Metal plates with detailed engraving. I wonder if Sola might be interested in these.
That's it. All we need to do is come here Grab that armor and leave. So that's the plan. Mainly because it's late and because I have to re-record all these. Kind of just getting it over with so I can go to bed. It's weird. In my first playthrough, chests would respawn. For some reason, these ones aren't. Maybe it's the level of chest. A basic chest will respawn, but the other ones won't.
Out in the field, you mentioned you recognize the sudden change in weather.
The same rapid shifts racked Tarza shortly after the surge. The deserts had been somewhat tamed by enchanted stones, the aeroliths. Each kingdom would boast they had the greatest coverage. Ironically, while the Tarzan nobility were bragging they each had more, the real concentration of them was in Judea. That did not end well.
Let me guess. Something awful happened to them after the surge.
The enchantments cascaded out of control. One would skew the weather too far, others would react.
Like a pendulum swing, but getting stronger.
Yes, rapid and extreme. Just like what we're seeing here. Thankfully, this means they should be somewhat predictable. The more we learn about each locale, the better we'll be able to predict the changes.
So, keep exploring and wear my warm pants now and then. Can do. I think I found a prototype that goes with the helm schematic I gave you.
Yes. These markings in the metal are vents? A signature of the Tarmakine style.
Could we forge the helm now?
Maybe. Give me a sec.
Okay, now we can craft the helmet, and we have to complete the mission, so... Let's go ahead and throw on that. 3, 2...
Most people couldn't even stand straight wearing one of those. You have.
Oh,
Tarmakine helm is beautiful, Sola. Can't wait to test it out on an expedition.
I am honestly kind of proud of myself right now. I wasn't totally sure I was going to be able to do that. Like I said, this style is a lost art. I know it's just a small piece, but I'm feeling on top of the world right now.
As you should. This is pretty cool.
Before my mentor, Hilda, passed away, and my apprenticeship was cut short, I always saw myself opening up my own smithing school. Specifically to pass on the Tarmakine techniques and prevent them from being lost for good. Feels like another lifetime now. Obviously that dream died with Hilda. It's been like 10 or 15 years since I've even thought of that.
why would I say that first one? We know Hilda died. She said her mentor died in front of her. But, this is what I said originally. You can pass it on to Sev. Oh no, tell Sola that Sola has my support. Tell her she has my support made me think tell Sola to tell her mentor. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. That's proof that the art isn't lost.
With that helm, you've brought Tarmakind back to life. This dream of yours looks far from dead where I'm standing.
You're not entirely wrong. I guess I just hadn't considered having my own smithing school in a long time.
You can do anything you set your mind to, Sola.
You're right. I'm pretty awesome like that.
That's the spirit.
This has all given me a lot to think about.
Yeah, I accidentally left in the middle of her complimenting me on that thing. Okay. Got some talk.
A lot of memories come rushing back when I think about Tarmakind.
Good or bad ones?
Both. I remember the smells. We used very specific woods for the fires when we were alloying. Precise heats and times and sounds. The guiding tap my mentor would do before every hammer strike. Here, slower, faster, breathe with me. No, foolish girl, again.
Sounds a little relentless.
No more than the combat drills you and Oria have done. It's all practice. Making your muscles carve a groove so deep the action is automatic, so that your mind is free to focus on the intent.
You miss it?
Not all. I miss the stability of a school, knowing where your tools are, always. And I miss that crusty old battle axe of a mentor. I had so much to learn from her. Still, maybe this is my chance. Pick up where I left off. We'll see.
Yep, sounds good. Got some talk for me? Oh, no, it's because you have another mission for me.
Oh, it's very exciting to see one of the Enclave's enchanted weapon designs firsthand. I'm sure Sola will have a field day with it.
I don't need any particularly magical materials for it, I notice.
No, that's where I come in. I preserve numerous byproducts alongside each resonance as part of the weaving process. I have got, in the literal and figurative sense, your back.
I think that actually does tie into harvest season, so I shouldn't have listened to it yet. But alright, that was it. That was getting that mission over with. Let's pet Avra. Arva? Avra? I think it's Arva.